saying I shot this weeks ago, and it took me forever to get the editing done, and I'm sorry about the sound quality because I made the decision to write outside and it was quite windy, but I hope you still like it. Hello guys, it's Kayin Lee. Welcome back to my channel, and today I am here in my sanctuary. I have water, I have nature, I have beautiful sunlight, and I have the whispers on the wind. And I am so happy to see you again. As you know, I'm Kayin Lee, I'm an author, and I'm here to help you on your journey from writing, publishing, marketing, and everything in between. So I'm really excited to have you here today, and today is my long video because, as you know, you get daily tips, and they're quick tips, so they're usually between 1 to 2 minutes. And this time we get to sit down and get a cup of tea, get a cup of coffee, and let's talk. And today's topic was actually something that came to me from a friend. She really inspired me. She is an amazing person. This girl, I consider her like one of my guardian angels. She just emits light, and she is an aspiring author with a fantastic story to tell. This girl used to be legally blind, got experimental surgery, and changed her life. And it was so beautiful. I actually got to be with her when she went to the beach and got to see the beach in its full glory for the first time. It was magical. So I'm really excited for her to continue on her journey and become an author. She has a lot of ideas, and what she told me is she just doesn't have direction on which idea to stick with, how to start, how to structure, how to format. So it's like a lot of my friends are like best-selling authors and everything, and we know a lot of this stuff, and there's still things that we're learning, but this kind of video is for that person like my friend who really just needs someone to guide them. Because when I first started out, I didn't have that person either, and I was searching for that person to guide me. I actually found a mentor in Melinda Metz, who is a really, really amazing author. She is the author of the Roswell series. They had a show years ago, but amazingly, they just revamped the show. And it's like, wow, I used to write with this woman every Monday at Panera. And she's actually the person who gave me the encouragement that I really needed, and a little bit of mentorship. When we used to write together, she was one of the first people I let read Rise of the Flame, and she really gave me that push that, you know, as a debut author, it was original, and she liked it. So I was like, whoa, coming from you, someone who's wrote on Buffy and someone who has their own television series, like, holy crap, like, that was amazing. So it's like, how amazing does it make me feel that I get to be that for my friend and you out there? So I'm really happy to be here helping you guys out. Yeah, so I'm editing. I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I decide to chew gum while I'm recording? So sorry about that too, guys. And this the topic is actually how to start. And that sounds so like easy. It's like, oh, just sit down and start writing. But even I know, like, it's not always that easy. Like, you do have to commit to sitting down and preparing yourself to write what's on your heart, write what calls to you. And that's why I want to tell you that there is no one way to write a book. You will see different videos or conferences or books telling you how to do this, and those are all great. Read them all. Learn different techniques, learn different strategies, learn what other people are doing. And my advice is write your book your way. And that really resonated with her when I told her the topic idea. And it's like when you sit down to start your story and you have an idea, you don't always have to start at the beginning of the story. I mentioned this before in another video that I didn't intend to do this, but most of the time I end up starting at the end. I'll start at something that's like so climactic. I'm like, oh my gosh, how did we get here? So then I go backwards and I write towards the beginning. I write all of the events that led to this climax. And that works for me. It may not work for everyone else. Like, sometimes I try to start at the beginning of the story and then never fails. I'm like, oh, whoa. But what happened before all of that awesome stuff? So it just happens that way. And then I end up with several series that all stem from this one scene. So you can start where you feel is something that will hook your reader. For me, my hook always ends up being the ending. But you can start, if you're doing a memoir, start at a particular memory that really stands out to you that you think would be interesting to others. If you're writing a mystery, start with the crime or someone coming upon the crime scene. If you're writing fantasy, you can start at the point where the character is about to open that door that's going to change their life. They're about to stumble upon that event that takes them from their normal life to that hero's journey that's going to catapult them toward a fantastical event. And then sometimes you get into the groove, and that's amazing. That feeling is the best feeling in the world. That and finishing a book. So you follow your heart, you follow the story in your head. A lot of the times the characters will take over and they'll do what they want, and you're like, sweet, take over. I could use your help. So that'll happen. But then we come upon that mark. I don't know where it is for you, but it's usually like the 60% mark where I'm like, oh, this isn't very good. And I start doubting myself. And that little voice in my head starts telling me, you wasted all that time. This isn't very good. But fight it. You have to push past it because you wrote it for a reason. And if it really is awful, you can make that decision later, but fight it. And one good way to fight that is you might get stuck in a lull where you really don't know where to go, but you know there's something coming up that's amazing. Go ahead and write that scene. Write that battle scene that you know is going to play out in readers' minds like a movie. Do that. And 9 times out of 10, that will help you with that lull point. It'll help you it'll recharge you so that you can pull those two pieces together by filling in those little sequences and transitions that'll get you to that amazing scene. And then you're over the hump. Once you get over those things, you're really close to the finish line. Don't give up now. So, thanks for joining me. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
So I always forget to mention this, but I do offer limited one-on-one mentoring. If you'd like extra help outside of my videos, or if you have any questions and just want to sit face-to-face before me on a Skype call, then check out my website.
Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe.